where was I?
This is episode
Starting again.
Okay, episode 3 of In the Closet. Welcome, guys.
Halloween.
And
Hi!
happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween!
This is coming out on the 30th, so one day before Halloween. Halloween Eve.
Yes. Yes, as you can see, we're all dressed up.
Yeah,
almost.
so much. Oh my god, so
For
much
this-
dress up.
For this podcast,
I just
I'm
have
Miley Stewart.
my usual makeup on.
That's how Ella looks every day, and this is how I look every day.
Yeah.
Every day is
But
Halloween.
I'm not wearing black today. I usually wear black.
That's very surprising.
Yeah.
Today it's
That's
Halloween,
of
you're and I'm wearing black because I thought you would be wearing black.
Oh.
I will be white this time.
Yes. Just so you guys know, this is not my first podcast. I've been on many podcasts in my
Oh
bathroom.
my god.
Uh,
She's famous. She's
so
famous, guys.
my shampoo bottles have experienced a lot of topics, and it's been great, and I have a lot of experience with.
I'm your biggest fan. I really like
Yes,
talk about.
Outside your bathroom.
Yeah. So follow
I'm
my
honored.
channel. Follow my channel. It's called Bathroom Podcast, and they talk a lot of sense.
Kunjul. Do you remember this Indian TV show called Bathroom Singer, where the set was a bathroom and they would sing?
Yes. It was
I always
amazing.
Weirdest
I always sing in the bathroom.
No, there was legit a show, and I'm guessing Anu Malik was the judge for it. I'm not
always.
sure. He's always the judge for every show, and it was very funny.
It was literally like a
hilarious
bathroom
show.
set, and you would pretend
Yeah.
to do what you do in the bathroom while singing. 'Cause I
Bathroom.
remember a lady washing her sari and singing, and they're just like watching, like, oh my god, it's
My
like,
God.
what?
What talent! Wow, what a talent!
It was so weird.
Yes, India has a lot of weird shows.
Who
India.
doesn't sing in the bathroom?
And
Yeah,
then
but who
you-
makes a show out of it? You don't
I
make
don't
a show.
sing or
India.
talk. I cry in the bathroom.
Oh, that's another level. That's
But let's
Okay.
introduce ourselves. So our guest, I guess Ella can start. Tell us about you and
Wait.
what you're working on.
Wait. Are we doing them first or our project?
Oh crap!
You
Wait,
would
we're
probably
doing
have
them first.
Okay. Project update. Go. What's your name? Miley Stewart is your Miley.
Oh, yes.
What's our project?
So right now we're in production, right?
Yeah, because you're sculpting.
I'm currently using ZBrush to create the dog that we have. He's a
Oh, nice.
skeleton, so it's something new for me. I never modeled an animal before, so I'm having kind of a hard time, but also I'm having fun because ZBrush is so much easier when it comes to really complicated
Yeah.
stuff, like this.
you have full freedom. You can just forget about technical stuff and sculpt whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Yes, I
That's
can
so
just
But still, then you have to do all the topology and all the technical stuff.
Oh yeah, the amount of poly, I need to keep that in mind, as well as I'm really scared about the sizing for some reason, importing and exporting. I heard a lot of horror story online, so I don't want
It's
that to happen
Halloween,
to me.
so time for horror story.
I wanted to dress up as a 3ds Max dialogue, 3ds Max Crash,
You can make a headband for it and
Oh, I saw this one Halloween costume of this guy dressed up as paint. You press and the file, there are two people and they have this cardboard set up and they just keep opening their files like that. Someone's pressing it. It was so creative. I'll try to find this video for you guys and then
Yeah.
send it. But yeah, it was so cool.
But that's from me. But once we're done with the modeling, I'm gonna hand it over to Shabani for them to do the cat rig. That's something new. Do you
Okay,
want to
so-
tell about that, Shabani?
Okay, so we had one consultation that was super helpful. we need to email him to get the resources. We forgot to do that, but we basically learned how a cat rig works. It is so easy and convenient, and we're gonna use it. And I need to make it real quick and like practice some of the animation that we'll probably do for the final dog in it to see, okay, what limitations I want to do. Do we want to put the squash and stretch in it? I think we might actually for like when it's more playful, and then like I want to see if you can like transition from the squash and stretch or not. And
Can we not like separate like for each scene so that we can use one with like
the squash and stretch and one
squash
without.
and stretch and one yeah.
Probably, yeah, because I mean the skinning wouldn't take that long because it's all
Maybe so.
100. I don't know how the skinning works on a cat rig. I need to research. And the other thing is, I've been trying to look up typhoon stuff we can use, and I was looking today for the props we need. So I was looking at candles and black bed sheets. By the way, we need black bed sheets to put on the ground, and then we need to paint our not pentagon, but our summoning circle on it because
Why don't
tape
we just
won't
use tape?
Tape
Yeah.
won't work because it's circular. It'll look really ugly.
No,
It's tape doesn't shape.
you can make an illustration out in Photoshop or Illustrator, and then just get it printed as a sticker and then stick it on your floor.
That would be a very big sticker.
It's so much work. It's easier like to get like a cheap bed sheet, throw paint on it. It looks more like
Wait, I'll just bring out
homegrown.
the artist in me and I'll use paint. As long as your parents is okay with me like painting your floor.
We're not gonna. No, I want a
So
black
you need
bed
a
sheet.
black floor. I think
Yeah,
you need like a carpet, a black carpet, because bed sheets will be very soft. You need like a carpet, and then you can paint on it, or you can use masking tape.
The masking
Yeah.
tape. I was thinking of, but like it wouldn't. I don't think it would look as good because to get that perfect circular shape or something that looks
Or
more.
what you could
bed
do,
sheet.
what you can do is like those thin thermocol sheets that you get in stationery shops. You can just use that and cut out your circle and then stick it on the ground.
What if you
Okay.
use threads, like a lot of threads?
That is so much. No, the main reason I want the black sheet is because our ground is very light. It's very like it's almost white. It's like cream colored. So like a black cloth that you just paint on and then you can get rid of would be like easiest, I think. And also,
Are you shooting in your?
don't black that out. Don't talk where I live. But yeah.
Because everyone's out there waiting for Shivani's address.
Yeah.
Get into this house.
The two listeners. Yeah, Hamida is gonna come over and she is going to live with me.
Oh, you guys are moving in together? That's so
Finally,
cute. Next,
we're finally
taking
that
your
step.
relationship to the next stage.
Congratulations!
Thank you. We thought
We'll
long
be
and hard
sending
about
you-
it, and the trauma of is finally what pushed us together to do this.
Finally.
Yeah.
And me and Kunjal are separated this time, but we will be
I know,
united.
Actually,
We're in a long distance.
before that,
this
I
time.
actually have a question about that. So, introduce yourself. Tell us about your project, and yeah, you can start. You can get like
Now's the guest time, so I'll put my
now
mask
it's the
back
guest
on.
time. Yeah.
So who do you want to go? Like, who do you want to go first? The mouse or the cat?
Oh my god! Couples
The mouse or the cat?
Oh,
Couples
so
cosplay
cute.
is so cute. Ella can go first because she's like half her team, and then you can go second because you're 1/3 of your team.
Yeah, sure.
That makes sense.
Wow. Well, that's
Wow,
very
okay.
that's very good actually.
I
Also,
sense
my
racism. You're letting Caucasian people go first. I sense racism.
I just realized our last name start with A, so
Yeah, they do.
we should be like, together.
Meant to
Yeah.
be.
We're meant to be. And is the villain in our love story. Cut this part out. Cut this out, please.
Beep.
Oh, God.
I think we're gonna have a lot of bleeps.
Yeah.
We always do. Okay, go, Ella. Tell us about your
Okay.
studio and blah blah. Go.
Okay, we're doing a commercial instead of a short film this time. So yeah, I already had experience with short films, so that's why this time I decided to do a commercial, something very interesting and I haven't heard that before. so I had to research a lot about that. Because all the commercials are now changing throughout the time because people just get bored of the previous layouts of the commercials and they demand in more interesting ways of showcasing the product. So yeah, we're making a commercial that is featuring two robots that help you in your daily life, and basically there's two robots, a workbot and homebot. Workbot is meant to help you with your time management, self-management. I think we all need that sometimes, a little help with that, because sometimes we tend to procrastinate and all that. So Workbot will make sure that your day is productive and you never miss any deadlines.
Right.
So that's it. And the homebot will make sure that you're calm, you're chill, you're not stressing out, you don't have anxiety. Like he will prepare food, he will just calm you down.
I have a different kind of
Make sure
homebot at
you're
home,
happy.
and it's called my mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who's your teammate?
My teammate is Douglas, and
Right.
and we're all the time like we're talking about the project, and then in between we're sending news to each other. So that's the best part. Really, we're trying to enjoy this trimester as much as possible with all the news and stuff.
Yes, me.
That's our goal.
No
No
Shivani
trauma.
and I as well as
No
doing,
trauma.
Yeah,
No
no trauma
drama.
for this.
Yeah, we had enough drama, right? Last time.
Oh
yeah,
my
too
god.
much already.
Way too much.
At least you guys did it once. I had to.
I was just gonna say that. Hamida
Oh
had.
my god, yeah.
Hamida had
Double drama.
Yes.
Dude, you're like a queen now. Like you survived. You survived two times.
survived.
We all have had 2 trimesters. Hamida has 3.
My God, yeah.
What a traumatic experience I'm having right now.
Really, really sad. You come out as a
But
phoenix.
what's the title? What's the title of your film, Ella?
Title is our brand name actually. So it's Amico, which means
Amico.
friend in Italian language. It means friend, because we think our robots are more than just a technology.
So-
Oh.
So
You can-
it's not just Amico, it's Amico.
Amico, yes, exactly. Oh,
Shivani.
that should be our logo. This should be our logo. Amico.
No, please don't do that.
Yes, do this. Who are we offending? The
Graphic
Italians?
design
They're
is
not
my
real.
passion.
Yes, just hang
You
some
know, this
garlic
one
outside your house. You'll be fine.
Less regret. Less regretting more spaghetti.
Yeah, I pasta away.
Pasta la vista.
Oh my God. It's
Oh
a
my
really
God.
good thing Italian people aren't real. They can't hear this.
Wait, Ella. So what are you currently doing right now with your teammate? Are you like in production already, or?
So we are entering into production. Like I already started modeling and almost done with my modeling.
You're
So-
almost done.
Yes, almost done. I started very
Oh my
early
God.
because our
Shivani, don't
concepts,
cancel me.
the concepts were approved pretty early, and
Right.
I never actually designed a robot before because I was a talent mainly. I'm more of like Disney style characters,
Right.
smooth, soft shapes and all that. I'm really interested in technical stuff and robots, but so that was a good experience for me. I think, to explore the robotic part also.
I think you done really well with the design because I saw it
Yeah.
on Instagram and like the
It's
moment
really
I saw it, I'm like,
cute.
oh, it looks so cute. And
Yeah.
it's very like
The initial designs, they were very scary, but they had like these claws and tentacles and all that. I had to make them more cuter, more friendly,
Right.
So, yeah, I hope I achieved that.
No, it's really cute. I would say.
Yeah, it's really cute.
And you went like super ham as well for the presentation. Like we couldn't see it, but you showed at the end you had a full manual
Oh,
breaking down
yeah.
the
Oh,
robot
yes.
and the technology.
Yeah.
They could fix it. There's the technological lyrics, they keep fixing and lyrics. I think I will post that on Instagram later. Dude, we're Tom and Jerry, like.
Yeah. I mean, female Tom and Jerry.
They always fight, but they are always friends. They're always together.
But we don't
They're
fight
always
that
in love.
much.
Yeah, we
I
don't
think
fight.
I don't remember Ella and I fighting ever. Maybe in Studio 2 we came close to like, but it wasn't us. It was some external force, you know. Yeah.
External force.
So then, Kunjal, how is
Wait,
it with you?
before starting, can I get some water and come? I'm really thirsty.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
go.
Okay. So where were we?
Okay, Kunjal, tell us about your project. Introduce yourself.
Okay.
What are you doing now currently with your team? So tell us about that.
Okay, so my team is called N/A Studios because we don't have a name, so we just named it. Not applicable. And one problem that I had with this name was I couldn't make an Instagram account with a slash, so that's why I had to write N/A.
Yeah.
Because and even with our
Very
email
literal.
account, yeah, we had to write it. So that was not a good choice of names because I mean, whatever. But yeah, that's
Well,
what we
I actually
are.
like
You do? Yeah, but it's just hard to like execute the name on social media. So real problems.
What is your logo?
Real problems.
I think it was a
Our
monsters.
logo is it's a fat
Slash?
monster sleeping. Yeah, because that's our story. So it kind of foreshadows the story, and our story is
Right.
basically about us university students and our lifestyle and how how unhealthy we are. So it's about a particular student who's surviving on junk and tobacco and energy drinks, and this guy ends up going to a supermarket and starts hallucinating, and he makes a friend who guides him into leading a healthy life. So that's basically the story, and it's a bit of horror, not horror, but like showing you the reality horror kind of thing, and it's a bit of humor and it's a bit of moral. So we really wanted to focus on having a good story and not just doing VFX. We wanted like a good story, and as a team, this is something we all really, really wanted. So that's why we started talking to film students way before, from week one, like day one, we started talking to film students to come up with a good script, and so yeah, and that's why our film is really long. It's almost 6 minutes.
Yeah,
And
but,
oh my
Almost
God.
six.
in the pitch,
Yeah.
no,
It
yeah,
was
in the
four
pitch
before.
presentation, Kunjal's team
Yeah.
present this like storyboarding that was so long.
It was like
I was
50
so scared for
minutes.
them. Yes, it was so long. It scares
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
because I don't
It-
know
it
how are you guys
does.
achieving this.
So the thing is,
And two of your teammates are like
yeah.
like
So
one of them is
that's
in
the
Abu
thing.
Dhabi and one of them is in Dubai, and you're like out of the
In Oman.
country. So how do you manage that?
Yeah, this was our biggest challenge. The distance, like we all were very far, hence we couldn't really do our mock shoot that well in the first week. So we just focused on the storyboard because that's how we thought we could actually achieve, explaining our story to everyone. And and another thing is the length of the movie. So half of the movie is without VFX, so that's fine. So we actually are doing VFX for like say 3.5 minutes of the movie, and
3.5
up-
minutes is a
It's a
lot
lot,
for like
it's a lot.
VFX. Yeah.
For like how much
but
we
it's
have.
not. It's not 6 minutes though. So
Guys, if
compared
you
to
start
that,
rendering, everyone else is screwed. If you start rendering.
yes, we're
Oh
gonna
my
screw
God.
all other teams in every stage of production. That's our
Everyone is
goal.
going to hate you at the end of this trimester.
Can I just be honest? I've never been
Yeah.
like stressed when somebody already rendered or somebody already did like production while we're still in pre-production, because
We
what
don't
I
use those.
learned from like all my previous trimester is that
Yeah.
just do it at your own pace, because even if they're
Yeah,
ahead, you
true.
never know the reason why they're ahead. Maybe they're ahead because they're still
Exactly.
struggling with certain things. Like I remember
Yeah, that's true.
me and Kaiten and Brad, we were like really ahead, like comparison to everyone. We were rendering, but then we
Very
had
early.
render issue. So like just
You never know
just
where the issue
yeah,
comes
you never know. Just relax, do it at your own pace,
Yeah,
whatever
that's
works
true.
for you, and,
No,
and you
I,
can
th-
do
I
it.
I think what Ellen means is like they're gonna start rendering earlier. They're gonna use laptop like things to render.
Oh,
They're gonna
Render
burn
farm.
Yeah,
out.
you
yeah,
for
that's
that
what
you
I
need to
meant.
work.
Like Shivani, I'm also an animation major, so I most of my work starts after week 6, 7. So like that's like half of the trimester. So till then, I'm basically focusing on finishing up my collab and everything. So like I have all that in the bag, and then later I can just focus on animating. And before we went ahead with the story, I had to make my group promise me something that you have to animate some of it. I
Oh,
can't do
of
so much
course.
Oh
animation.
God, yeah.
They did that.
So
Oh my god. I haven't
yeah,
understood.
so but no, my team is actually pretty multi-talented. They're really good at everything, so
That's
that's
nice.
good. Yeah. So for now, I'm helping them model like so. We have a food monster. So basically, this monster is covered with junk food. So he has like donuts and pizza and cans and chips
Cookies.
and stuff stuck on cookies stuck on him. So that's what I'm doing currently is making the junk food, like modeling small things. So like I have my LO tech, you can say, where I do other parts of the production as well. Just for the LOs.
That's what
Dude, I literally have one thing I can model, and that is like the collar. That's all I have.
Oh my
Just
god.
one collar. It's like, what do you want me to
Yeah.
do?
We have a lot
That's
of
You don't want to
uh,
model candles. And then
He
you
said
too
use
too much
trackers.
effort
we don't
into
need to put
like
them.
making the VFX. So I rather
Yeah.
use like if the let's say the circle is already like real life, might as well just make
The
the
candles
things surrounding
real,
it is
make more
like
sense.
real life.
yeah,
The
no,
only
it makes
thing
more
is VFX
sense.
is the only thing is just the color that's gonna be VFX
In
and the
our
dome
case,
itself.
the robot is interacting with real life objects a lot. So there is one shot where the robot lifts the tray, and that was a very challenging shot. So we decided just to make the tray 3D.
Smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there were no other options that suit that specific shot. Because
Right.
green suit would leave, if you use green more suit. If
Yeah.
you remove that, there will be like shape of the penguin, very cute. And another thing was suggested to use sticks, but I don't think that's a very safe construction to use,
Yeah.
because
No.
yeah, it's not safe. So we decided
Yeah.
to keep it to the tree. So we have to make it very, very realistic.
Ah,
You guys are
Yeah.
planning this really well. Shibari and I are using
Yeah.
our phones.
we're
Not
just
that
like
we're not
doing everything
planning,
on
it's
the
just
go.
that. But the thing is, everyone is going like the extra mile for things. We're just like doing what we
Yeah,
have.
but
We're just
See, like,
vibing, dude. We
again-
made a podcast.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
to be
that's
honest, I have to, because the amount of money that last term took me to just render, I'm sorry, I just can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
no,
Like, the
that's
most money we spent on house.
like you said, everyone has different goals
Pace.
and
Yeah.
and their different pace. So I mean, it's fine. Like I can hear myself.
Yeah, but I can hear like
Same.
your echo within you.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's everywhere.
So I'm everywhere, guys. Yes. So what I was saying is basically you don't have to really compare. Like that's one thing. Even Ella and I had this situation in studio too. We don't want to compare ourselves to other people because it gives you so much
Yeah.
stress. You're always stressing. Then we're like, no, focus on what we have to do right now. This is
You
our
never
thing.
know what can come and stop you
Yeah.
from progress.
It's actually everyone has a different way of approaching drawing. Like not everyone can draw with those circles and then
Right.
do it.
These
It doesn't
circles
work
I
for
started
me.
using.
I like the silhouette technique, and Shibani was the one who taught me this technique actually. I like the silhouette one where you draw the silhouette of the character and then you draw the character actually after that. So Shivani is
Oh
the
my
one who
god,
actually.
artist PF.
No,
Your
I didn't.
influence. Oh my
That
god,
was.
you're so famous.
I don't do
I
that
met
though. I think
Shivani,
it
like
is
my
shorter.
first class, my first ever class.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, because that was when they accidentally made me repeat drawing, and was like, "Why are you here? I made you
Yeah,
pass," and I was like, "They made it a fail," and he's like, "What?" And then I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
come
I
back to
remember
class because
that
I passed.
conversation.
Oh
Yeah,
my
and then I never
god,
saw her
really?
again. Yeah,
What the fuck, dude?
I
But
remember we had to
okay.
draw SpongeBob.
Oh yeah, same. I remember that.
I
But
didn't do that
anyways,
class. I never had that class because
yeah,
I
cause you
already
came in like
yeah.
halfway, right?
because you
Although my
transferred.
drawing skills are although my drawing skills are pretty but
Oh, I
No,
know.
it's okay. I haven't
yeah,
touched
I'm
2D drawing in like years,
I mean I'm
and I
not
don't intend to.
I'm not a concept artist, so it's fine. I'm more
Yeah,
of
it's
a
fine.
yeah.
Don't worry.
Yes.
Could be.
But
And
okay,
I
we're
honestly
going
for
off topic a little
yeah,
bit too
I was gonna
much.
come back
I
to it. Like
yeah.
for my film, I really can't wait to animate because it's a monster. The animation is so different and like the art. So I want to go for more like a Hulk kind of animation, like angry sort of
It's more
thing.
more
Yeah,
personality because he doesn't have
yeah.
eyes, right?
He doesn't have.
Does
He
it
has
eyes?
hollow eyes. He has hollow eyes, like because he's basically made out of like goop. If you must.
Right.
For
Really
How are
made
you
out
Kind
of
of
planning?
like that character from Spider-Man. I
So
forgot which movie
oh, the mud
exactly.
guy,
But like,
Sandman.
Mud guy, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also Clayface from
Because
the
yeah, I
comics.
think that's the one.
Yeah.
No, that's the other
So
one.
in our presentation, we
Also,
showed like that in like as our inspiration. But so right now the character is being modeled like by Zach in ZBrush because he wanted
Yeah.
to model it. Yeah.
No, I wanted to
So
ask
like
you about that. I thought for the mud, like he's supposed to be like sort of dripping. I thought you would be doing a Typhlo simulation for that.
yeah, but we need a base mesh for it, right?
You still
So
need
there has to
or
be
start to make that.
yeah.
You can't
So
take from online. Okay.
so the model
no.
of like the character
Yeah.
is like separate like donuts
Yeah.
and like I don't know
Yeah.
chips.
So
They just like compiled together into like a proper silhouette.
no. So basically, we have a base mesh, and then we have like sort of a liquid kind of thing that covers the mesh with Tyflow, and then on top of that, we have these props that we modeled, the food props. So basically, like the pizza slice, the donuts, and all. We will go and stick on the character later to form the entire character, and the base mesh will be hidden, so you really don't see that. You just see all the other stuff. And while the character is walking, he drops off stuff behind him. So we don't have like a liquid trail. We have more of a food trail, like food just falls off him. So that's also all Tyflow.
You were
So
planning to do
it's
the liquid in Typhlo? Is there
yeah, there is a way to. Yeah, there is a liquid simulation. We actually already looked for it, and we showed Amit, and he's like, "Yeah, you guys are doing it right." So it's kind of like a self-learning thing for Zach because he's doing it.
yeah, that's right.
So yeah, it's really cool. And yeah, basically right now all I'm doing is collabs, and like finishing it
That's
up.
such a big scale
Yeah.
project. I hope you guys finish because it does sound really
It's
awesome.
it's
Too hard
it
to
is
draw.
not that difficult, especially because like the animation is not so bad. Like there is a whole 1 minute part where it's just conversation. So this guy is just going
Right.
blah blah blah. You're not really even having a lip sync, right? He's just going blah 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 like a monster.
But I
It's
mean, you
gibberish.
still need to do like body movement.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
all that
it's,
body
that's yeah, that's okay. That's not dynamic. Yeah, the dynamic part is just initial where he appears and then he gets angry. So he kind of like stomps his stuff and like he's trying to scare the guy. So that is dynamic. And then it's just a walk. He's walking behind the guy everywhere. So it's not
Like a stylized walk.
yeah. So it's not really difficult to achieve because we don't have like 3 minutes of action sequence. No, it's 3 minutes of basically walking, and
I
from
think
the
it's
3
even
minutes,
easier than
Yeah.
our studio too because we had a lot of
yeah, lot of
things.
action. So once
Swinging
I've
on the
done,
lamp.
yeah, swinging on the
I
lamp, jumping off the
I
bed.
hated that shot. You gave me that shot, and I was like, nothing is linked. You have to move every frame, and I was like, why is it like this? I
No,
hate
we
this.
linked it. We
The
didn't.
lamp
We
was
didn't
lit.
use. We linked it. We linked the
It
lamp.
it was linked later, but like it wouldn't stick. It would like keep shifting, and so were the legs. So like his body was like there, but like his something about it was like it wouldn't stick, and I had to move a lot of the frames to keep it.
Yeah.
And
So
then I stopped working on it.
That's a controller.
2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks before this, we met with. Then he gave us a thing about how to something with the hands, right? Like how to unlink the hands from the
Also, if people
body.
doesn't know what they're talking about, Ella and Kunjal were like in the same team in
Oh yeah,
Studio 2. So they're talking about like the
our
problem that they
prod.
have.
Yeah, in
Like what they
Studio
were
2.
asking.
Rigging
So,
problems.
I mean, right now in Studio 3, I'm really chill because I know that I don't have to spend time worrying about render. I know I can render the shots in like a week and a half. That's it. Compared to 3 weeks of rendering we needed back in
How,
Studio 2.
in Studio
You
2,
might need some time for
yeah, that's what I'm worried
No,
about for
it's
you
it's
guys.
it's not that
Definitely.
heavy. It's
No?
not that heavy. Not as heavy as our scenes from Studio 2. It's much it's not that bad.
we're still in Studio 2, mentally.
I swear, like we took a break after Studio 2 audience. We took a
Yes.
break.
Dude, CIU was like the best CIU we had. We had very
We had a really
ending.
fun
You guys did
trimester.
internship, right? So how was that?
Oh, our internship. So we already had work experience before, so they just counted that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Just passing the unit. But actually, we had so much fun in our CIU because that was the only thing we were doing. So last trimester was basically us doing freelance work and us doing CIU. That was the only two things happening in our life. And
So what
CIU
you
was
enjoy
really, yeah, CIU was really fun last trimester. Like we actually went ahead and because of everything that was happening in the world, we made um, you know what was it? It was a
educational
journal.
magazine
Yeah, it was a journal. I
about
couldn't get the word journal in my mind. So we made a journal on the internet. Like it was sort of like a magazine that was about injustice to, black men, women that's happening around the world, and it was really good. Like we had a lot of we put a lot of effort in making that journal, and it was really appreciated by everyone in the class and our teacher and everything. So I
and
mean
even people who are doing makeup project now, they're also working on and they
Project Louder.
working with us. They want to
Yeah.
publish our magazine.
Oh.
Yeah. So we,
Yeah.
we we put in a lot of effort because we were free, but also
Yeah.
it had to be done. Like we wanted to do something meaningful because it should really be out there. So I mean, everyone had funny projects,
And
and
it
then
was
there was
very
our project, which was
inspirational.
serious, and
Serious,
everyone's
yeah.
like, "Oh my
And I
god!"
learned so much.
Yeah,
We
we
didn't want it to be political, and then
yeah.
turn out. So instead, we just touched upon artistic part about black artists, about black musicians, and like the history. I was in charge of African American music, and I was interested. I learned a lot of cool stuff,
Yeah.
and I summarized the information, so all the important things are in the journal right now. So you can go ahead.
Yeah, we will be link
Link
in
in
the
the
comments section.
Make
Check
sure
out
you
on
hit
my
that like,
Instagram.
hit that subscribe button, and check out the link in the description.
But
Yeah,
that's really nice though. Like it's still being recognized by like the major project, for them to
yeah,
like, publish it.
because this was immediately after our presentation we present, and there's someone in one of the students is
Josh.
doing Josh was doing his
Josh.
major project, and he's like, hey guys, I know I can talk to you after class, but like I'm gonna talk right now. Can you collaborate with us after with this magazine and our project? And this was literally after our presentation. So like Tamir is just waiting to grade us, and he's like, no, wait, let me see if you guys can collaborate with us.
Cameron was impressed.
He was, yeah. I think we got HD just because of that thing.
Yeah.
Like, this was not this, yeah, but we really loved coming together with that project. It was so informative, like, and it was very sad actually. We were like, wow, this is, because I was doing movies, so I was talking about movies that show. First, I spoke about history of entertainment, like, you know, how blackface was a thing, and it still is.
Yeah.
Even though, and people don't realize why it's wrong. So all that, and then I spoke about movies that talk about racism in their own different genres. So it ranged from like Green Book, and it went to Django Unchained.
Zootopia? Oh.
No, Django Unchained. Zootopia doesn't have black people.
But it talks about racism.
It does talk
Someday.
about, yes, but it talks about animal racism. So that's going to be our next journal that we're going to talk about.
Let's go back. Wait, no, it's not. We talk about animal racism.
Yes, we talk about animal racism and veganism. So that's our next journal. Yeah.
Zootopia is basically PG Beastars. I don't know if you know the anime, but it's like a similar kind of plot.
I forgot about the carnivore.
Yeah, it was inspirational and it was also emotional because I was reading about all the musicians that were not allowed to perform in the famous concert halls just because of their skin color, and that was like devastating thing.
I think a good TV show like to watch, I think it's called Hollywood, and they bring up like topics about that. So.
Hollywood made it like fantasy though. Like they were like, it's not going to be historical at the end. We're just going to pretend that never happened.
Well, I mean, it still bring up the topic.
Yeah, another movie that was really good was Black Kansas Man. If you've seen it.
Oh yeah, I seen it.
Yeah. It's really good movie. I couldn't. There were so many movies, and I had to only put 4. So I was like, wow. How do you even decide? So I took popular movies, and because people must have seen kind of a thing. But yeah, shit's real. Guys, world is a mess. We're all dying in 50 years. Yeah, I give it 50 years. I think 20.
50 is generous. Like,
yeah, it's gonna be less.
15.
50.
1-5.
No, 50
for me. 1-5.
Hey, I'm not talking
1-5.
about. I'm not talking about when you will die. I'm talking about when the world is gonna end.
1-5. 1-5.
Yes.
1-5.
No, Shivani's dying before.
I'm gonna make it happen. I made a Bevakunja.
Can I just point out?
They.
Just,
Take the world with you.
you know, I want to point out
They.
dressed as a bat, and we are all suffering from
Oh yeah,
corona.
we forgot to say that. Oh my god, I forgot. I'm the bat that caused corona. That's my new costume.
Wait, how are you still alive? Weren't you in a soup or something?
God damn it, Shivani!
I came back from the dead. Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm the bat that caused corona.
My goodness. Hey,
We have a
can
kitty
we-
cat. We have Mickey Mouse. Oh, Minnie Mouse.
Yes.
We have a bat that caused corona, and we have Miley Stewart in us.
And we have
I
a cat.
I really want to show you guys a video. Let me just find it. It's very funny.
I love how it's like squeezed, like they did it. It's just never recorded properly.
Yeah, I love this song.
Oh,
It's-
I really love Naveen. Like
My viral.
I love like his song.
When the song came out,
Enter your persona.
from China to Barcelona. So-
I'm adding this to my playlist.
yeah, you should. When this came out, my brother and I would like literally jam to it. So
I don't blame you. It's a banker.
yeah, we jammed to really weird. Like, you know that meme, Pooja, what is this behavior?
Shivani quote that a lot for some reason.
Yes, because it's hilarious.
What
Oh,
is
you
this
should do.
behavior? No,
It's
I know like that's what people know from, but like what is this behavior is something my teachers would say a lot.
Yeah,
So
same,
it's
same.
no, but it's like Pooja, what
very
is this
Indian.
behavior? I'm
Pooja
sorry, I kicked it
specifically.
by mistake. You can't kick it by mistake. Then pick it up if it bothers you. No, you will pick it up. I love it. It's so funny, dude.
Yeah.
And Ella, you seem lost. I will send you the video. I think I've sent it to you before. Pooja,
Yeah, I
what is
did
this
look.
behavior?
I think I
You've seen it. I've sent it to you so many times actually. She doesn't remember, guys. We don't have this strong relationship.
In honor of Justin, because he's not here, he's our seasonal host. I will ask this question for you. You guys were doing internship while we were doing our studio too,
Yeah.
and so you saw our film, like the films that they have, right? So, what was your favorite Studio 2 film, and why is it Caster?
Why is it cast?
Dude, I really like the ambience and all the colors that
They
use in a caster. It's very, very cool. I like the blue, the purplish colors. You portrayed it very well.
I like the SAR life actually. It's really good.
Oh my God, Kunjal!
I really like SAR life. It's so nice. I love the bear and I love the room. And what I really like is that the room looked very much like the room we had in Studio 2, but like an improved version.
Actually, when we were doing our concept art for the room,
Yeah.
the placement of like the furniture was exactly the same, and like I remember pointing out, guys, this is like the same thing as enhancer.
Oh my
It's like,
God.
oh, okay. So we decided to do like, we wanted to go for an attic, but then we decided to go with the basement instead.
Yeah, it was
But
really
it was
nice. Like the
very
feeling
detailed.
was it was really detailed. So I
When
really
you had
like
When you had this close up and I saw the details on the pencil, I was like, this
I did
pencil,
the pencil.
this pencil is awesome, you know?
we had
I wanted to ask who made the pencil. I like wanted
The hand was brand.
the
You're
hand
speaking
was really good.
to her. I'm the creator.
Pencil girl.
You know,
Pencil
ask me
girl.
a
Miley
question.
Stewart, ladies and gentlemen, Miley
Miley
Stewart.
Stewart.
We wanted to have such a detailed environment, and we did, as a matter of fact, but we didn't really get to show it because we didn't
For
have.
what you were taught, you did such a good job because you didn't use the V-Ray
You didn't
material
have the
library
beauty
before.
materials we had.
No.
We had.
So
we
used
abused
that.
the shit
For
out of
what you
that.
were taught, you guys did it. You know. So
You know,
Yeah.
we had a lot of established shots in the beginning.
Yeah. But yeah, we there was one particular shot that we actually had the chance to show our details, but we removed that shot because of last minute things. So we removed it, and yeah, that was the only shot where we were actually showing our props. We had a globe and everything, and we had pens and books. Like the book was really cool, but we never got to show it.
yeah, your book were like I've seen some shot though.
Yeah,
Or
no,
was
no,
it
we
just because
had-
from class.
No, we had that was a bookshelf. We had a desk which had like notepads
Yeah, the
and
desk.
stuff, like sticky notes. We had sticky
Yeah,
notes
yeah.
on the wall, and we had really detailed stuff, but we never got to show it, in up close. Like if you're a student and you're watching it, you're like, oh, look at this, look at this. But if you're like just an audience member and watching it,
yeah,
you
don't
wouldn't
care about
you
it.
wouldn't glance at it. So yeah, but the environment was all Ella, so like she was the one who made it, and she was.
You were the character.
I was the
Oh.
character. I was not a modeling major, and I was very upset I had to do the character.
Yeah,
I
I was,
triggered.
when I saw that you
Yeah.
don't want to do it,
Scared.
I was like, why?
I
Why?
I know it.
mean,
yourself.
Because
it's good. You're the one who's gonna animate it, so you know.
do you have any other questions for us, Hamida? We are going off track.
Oh
Yeah.
yes. Okay, so I want to get the spooky and fun part because I think we have enough content for like actual project stuff, right?
I actually had some idea for like the spooky discussions.
Oh, tell us.
So
It's
I don't know if you're okay talking about that, about phobias. Like how many, like do you have any phobias or like what phobias do you know? So something like that,
Phobias.
you know.
My biggest phobia is like it's spiders and then insects. I can't look at pictures of spiders. Like it is that bad. I can't even look at pictures. I can't look at we had Bahar last week
Hmm.
and she's like, I'm like, what do you want to be drawn as? And she just
And
told me
yeah,
spider.
I asked
And
that.
then she sent me a picture of a spider and I was like, why did you do that? Delete it. I can't look at it. And Hamida was on call when I was trying to like look for references, and I was like, I can look at a cartoon spider, and then there was just a page of spider like cartoon ones, and I was like, I can't look at that. I
Wow.
can't.
That's some
It's
intense.
really bad.
No, I
You're
was
like not Disney from Harry Potter.
I was thinking if I have any phobias, like I don't have intense phobias. Like if I go on the balcony, I might not approach to the edge because I feel like my legs starting to shake. But at the same time, I want to try zip line and skydiving.
Yeah.
Same.
Dude, I did not have a fear of heights, but I went bungee jumping, and that gave me a fear of heights.
Oh,
my
really?
God, you did?
It should do the opposite. It
Yeah,
should
I'm
I
do
the
know
the
that was so
opposite.
weird. I never
Wow.
had a fear before that, but then I did it, and I was like,
I developed a claustrophobia over the years. I didn't have it as a child,
Yeah, you
but
told me.
this is a Indian parenting. They lock you in bathrooms and
oh my god, it doesn't. Don't tell parents are abusive like that. Oh, I love that for
yeah.
us.
Are
So
you okay?
I'm okay.
I'm not afraid of being locked in the bathroom or like in the elevator,
No,
but
yeah,
but I can't like
this is
if the
no. I
space is
grew
very
up
tight.
household. I grew up in a household like my parents used to be different from what they are now. Now they're pretty chill. But before they were like strict and they used to lock me in the bathroom as a
Oh,
child.
Lights
what
off,
did you
lights on.
do?
Yeah, lights off, obviously lights off.
Lights
But
off, yeah. And
yeah,
my parents knew I was scared of of spiders. I remember one time my mother put me and she's like, there are spiders in there. And she turned off the lights. And I was like, what the
you are just plain sadist, guys. This Indian parents are say this. I'm telling you. So, I developed this fear over the years, and now I really like even if I'm in a lift or if I'm in a car and I'm sitting in the middle seat. Sometimes I get really, really breathless, and if it's dark, oh fuck, I'm so fucked.
I'm
If the
okay
room
with
is
like as
if
long
the
as I'm
room is
with
dark
someone.
and it's dark. No, I can't. Remember we went for that VR thing, and I was like, initially when they put the thing on my eyes, I'm like, I can't see anything, I can't see anything. But then when it's like, when it started
Yeah.
displaying the I was okay after that. But initially, like, it takes a while. It's not so intense,
Yeah.
but sometimes it gets out of like, hand. Like, I usually take the stairs, not the lift, if I
Yeah,
can.
you do. I don't
Yeah.
understand why people do this, even Shibani. So my
No, I
fear.
do it because I'm fit.
Indian parents, yeah.
You're
Physical.
fit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Your body is a temple.
A castle.
Sorry, my crackers.
I think I'm only afraid to be stuck in this tube slides, like on the playground. Like I remember once I was stuck there and I couldn't slide down, and for that 1 second I was panicking. And that,
Yeah, it's when the panic sets in that your phobia happens.
Yeah.
Like it's just a panic. So I'm trying to like I talk. Like, no, it's fine. It's just dark. There's nothing wrong. It's fine.
Yeah.
And I try to sleep. Yeah, so at night it's also like I try to sleep with the iPad so that I tend to get used to this. Okay, it's fine. See, it's just an eye patch. I can remove it. So it's like taming yourself.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can't control it, especially if I'm in a lift. It's a really long thing. I can't take stairs, so I have to be in the lift, and I just have to control myself. Like, don't panic.
But,
You'll be fine. You'll
if you are with someone, are you still feeling scared? Like,
Yeah, that is worse because you're with someone, so there's like
There's no
lesser
space.
space.
Yeah.
oh
Yeah, it's
wow!
smaller.
I thought
It's
when you're
worse.
with someone, it's like easier because you're
Oh.
together in that.
No, she thinks it'll end up like that movie Devil, if you've seen it. It's like a bunch of people get stuck in a lift and they all start dying.
Oh my god.
I can't watch these movies like Gerald's Game. You know that movie?
Oh,
I
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
started. I can't watch movies where people are trapped and they can't get out. Like
Oh,
Get
I
Out was
love
fine.
such
Very
movies.
Kunta, I
But
remember
I-
you recommended Uncut Gems, and that's a very stressful movie.
it is a stressful movie, but it's not in a room, so he's not locked
Where people are
inside.
confined,
So
she doesn't
he's
like.
like, yeah. So it's
Oh,
like in Jared's game, she's stuck in a room and she can't get out. And
Guys,
like
I
if
wanted
you
to go
watch
to
Cube, if you
I
watch
wanted to
Cube,
go
it's an old movie.
to escape
No, I
room
don't
with
think.
you guys.
an escape room. Oh my god, I don't do well
Yeah.
at that probably because I have anxiety.
But we're gonna be all together.
I can't even like ask for extra ketchup like in McDonald's. I
An
get my
escape
order
room
and I
with
leave. Like that's
Believe
it.
me, I hate asking for sneeze.
You like practice your order 5 times before you go and actually order.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I
No.
love Zomato because I don't have to speak to this person. I can just select and order. I don't
Exactly.
have to speak to anyone.
I really like the age I'm living in right now because everything is digital. I don't really need to speak. Before
That's
I
actually
remember before
creating more.
we did.
That's creating more anxiety issues. So,
That's
and
true.
like I don't get it. People ask, why is your generation so anxious and depressed? Like, have you had economical depression, a coronavirus outbreak, lack of job, everything in
Have
one
you met?
time?
Have you had?
Yeah, that is pretty much it.
You had.
Oh, Ella
But my
left. So
phobia
scared of
is
her.
I don't think I have actually I have a phobia and they're basically men.
I was gonna say that.
No, but I
Oh
generally
god.
have such bad experience with older men because no, ever since I was young, it's
She is in
I never met
a good band.
that's like older than me and like wow that was a really thoughtful and well experience I had. It's
I always
it's some weird things that make me so uncomfortable and just don't make me want to go out. Like
I
I've only
communicate
Yeah,
had
a
one
lot with
like one
older people.
displeasant. Yeah, I only had like one unpleasant encounter with women, but for men it's always like
Always bad.
they
The track record is pretty bad.
the track record is pretty
So,
bad.
I don't know if this counts as a displeasant encounter with women. So, I was once at an airport and I was waiting for my flight. Like, there was a connecting flight, so I was waiting and I was alone. And I bought, so in India, you have this mango juice called Maza. I think Shibani knows, obviously.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to have Maza, so I bought it. And for some reason, India has great seals. You can't break them. I can't break the seals. So
Yeah.
I bought the Maza, and for half an hour I'm trying to seal. I can't drink the fucking drink because I can't open it. So
I had
I
the same
went.
issue.
Yes,
This one?
no, this is the old. No, this is not
Yeah,
the one.
that's all.
I'll show you.
Like
So,
green or something.
Yeah. So I showed, I saw this lady next to me and she looked old and like welcoming. So I was like, oh, maybe I'll ask her to open it for me. So I was like, can you please open this bottle for me? She just looked at me like I asked her to catch a bomb or something. She's like, no. And I'm like,
What?
she just said no to me.
That's really rude.
Indian though.
She's like, do I look like your mother?
So then I had to go to a guy and he agreed pretty easily. Obviously.
My-
I guess it benefits of a vagina, guys.
For me, I
One benefit.
think I was in grade 5. I was with my friend in the mall. I was wearing shorts, like short shorts. I was in grade 5, okay? Grade 5 or 6. I don't know. I don't remember. But I was very young, okay? Nothing like to be sexualist about me. I remember
Yeah.
walking with my friend, and this lady came from behind me, stopped me and my friend from walking, whispered in my ear, and says, I can see your butt from miles away. And she said that if you were my daughter, I would beat you up. And she walked away, and me and my friend was very traumatized that happened to me. So, anyways,
Oh my goodness.
Wow,
That's
that's
Wow.
good.
I just wish if you're that lady and you listen
Every
to this,
time.
I wish your hairline just like goes back by an inch. Like I genuinely wish that for you, and I hope when you wake up one day, all your hair are gone.
Oh my god, I
God.
just
Keep
pictured that
going, keep
moment,
going.
you know? A lady approaching
then
and whispering, I can see your butt.
I will
That's
beat you up.
Monica, you should
that's
sound
literally
like
how
a
she said it.
looking at my butt.
It's
Why are
it's
you
so
saying my butt?
First of all, why are you looking
I
at
had
my
this
butt?
issue.
exactly.
So,
I was so
growing
young.
growing up, I wasn't really girly, so I never knew how to
Okay.
sit in dresses. So if my mom made me wear a dress, I would sit with my legs wide apart. Like I didn't know how to sit in the dress. So this was even in school. Like we used to have a pinafore, so we had skirts, right? So my teachers always had this issue, and like we were in a co-ed school, so I would sit and like during sports classes, and I don't know for what reason, for sports also we had dresses back then, like skirts.
Oh,
Then
ISM.
later on they changed. No, WK. So
Oh.
later they changed it to pants because there was an incident where that's a different thing. But yeah, we had skirts for even sports classes. So when you're playing, your skirt is likely to go up if you're jumping high and then down, right? There's
Yeah.
something called as air and gravity.
Gravity.
And teachers had issues. Like, why is your skirt up? And I'm like, I can't help it. I'm not going to play basketball with my skirt in one hand and the ball in the other. Like it was so that was just really annoying. So, but yeah, like growing up, I had this issue with skirts. Like everyone kept correcting me, sit properly. I'm like, sit
Sit properly.
properly,
I
guys.
mean, my mom still corrects me when I'm like, I like to sit with my legs wide open.
Same. I love sitting with my legs wide open. It's so
Yeah,
good.
because
So
it's comfortable.
it's so comfortable. Like, don't
And
correct
I
me
even
on
used to play with only I was buying boys' toys. So I was buying cars, dinosaurs, all that. And I really like this section of boys' clothes because they had Spider-Man, my favorite character, Scooby-Doo, and girls had all this sparkly stuff I didn't like.
Yeah, but
Also,
like my
who
parents were not
decided who
to.
decided dinosaurs are for boys?
I used to make so many
Exactly.
clay dinosaurs for some
Yeah, I like
reason.
dinosaurs. So
I
Who
people were
said
like, "Why are you buying boys' toys?" Like
dinosaurs?
people, people were giving me Barbies and stuff. I was like, Barbie? I don't want Barbie. I want a aircraft.
Aircraft.
I like girly stuff. I like Barbie and all that, but my issue was that I would cut them in half, cut their hair.
Yeah,
Oh.
I
So
would do that. I would
my mom
dehead them.
was buying me those.
I would dehead them and keep the heads in my dollhouse.
Hit them.
No, same. Because
And
actual Barbie, I get
everyone
the like one where
size.
it's easy to just like,
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god. Yeah, dude, I had one that had like rubber joints. So like when you like twist, you could twist her without breaking her, but you would
had
hear like a bone break. It
I
wasn't
know.
intentional, but like that's just the toy was. So like I just love breaking her bones.
That was
Just
satisfying,
very
right?
satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
So instead of Barbies, I had this Zorro toy.
Like a Zorro doll?
Not doll, like Zorro toy figure, action
I was
figure.
always I was more into stuffed animals than dolls because they're soft and you can cuddle. And if you see my bed, I don't know if you can see my bed. It's full of stuffed animals.
Oh, Pikachu! Pika
This
Pika!
this
Oh my
It's
god, I won!
this
And
is
if
one
you
of like
Round.
yeah,
I know it's so old. I got this when I was
It's
very young.
round. Like, this Instagram round
it's
animal.
chunky.
He's chonk. He's thick. He's
Thick.
a thick boy, and he he has like mechanical shit in him. So like when I like hit him, it hurts a lot.
Oh my
You're abusive right now.
I'm very abusive towards them.
So there was the one event, a New Year, and Santa gave me a doll, and I was like, dude, I don't want your doll.
I don't
No,
want your doll.
my parents always gave me gender neutral gifts.
My
And they,
parents,
let- they would
my
they would
friends,
let me usually choose my gifts, but if they didn't, then they would give me gender neutral gifts. So like I got stuff like a Walkman, and like the
I got-
Walkmans were the shit. band back then. So, like,
I got my
I was
favorite.
the cool kid in my colony.
I got my favorite Ninja
And the
Turtle.
song I'm listening to is Chaya Chaya. So only Shivani will get this. It was the OG song of my time.
It's the fact that it's the only song that is like really funny.
Amira.
Because, dude, if you listen to the song, can you find it and send it to them? It sounds so
Yeah.
annoying.
Is it like
I hate that song.
No, it's a really good song. I disagree. I love that song.
It
Wait,
is
is
one
it
of
the
the.
song from a movie that's like on the train?
Yeah, yeah. It's that
Yeah,
song.
it blowed
I
up
don't
in
know
my
which movie it was from.
I think it's oh, I forgot what's I know it's something with Express on it.
Chennai
It's
Express?
no,
Is
no, no,
it?
not that song. No, no, no.
No, this
It's,
is older.
Oh, okay.
Because these songs, like I know them, I don't know where they're from, but I just hear them all the time. I am sick of them, and
it's
you
a
willingly listen to it
Yes,
on
I know
headphones.
beautiful song. I love it.
I know
Good.
this is famous in my country because one comedian, his name is Soleil. He's like a comedian, and he like did a parody video of someone who was like lip singing to this. It blowed up in my country, so that's how like people knows it. I
Yeah,
like
but
if
this
people in my
song is
country, they know the song.
the reason the song is so good is like before I didn't know this as a kid, but like when I grew up, I realized how they shot this song. It's on a moving train,
Train,
and they
yeah.
didn't have equipments like how we do right now. I mean, you guys don't have any equipment. Sorry to bring it up. But no, they didn't have good equipment. They had film cameras. They didn't have digital cameras. They had film cameras. You don't even know. You just take the shot. Only the DOP knows what the shot looks like, not even the director.
My
And
God.
you've taken a shot like that back in that time on a f***ing moving train. It's a dance sequence. It's amazing. Like, oh my God, I love this song. It's beautifully choreographed.
I will
You should
listen later.
For old
Yeah,
people.
you should. It's
I should
amazing.
after that one with Shivani. What was that called?
We watched which is the one where Shah Rukh Khan and his mother is psychic and knows when he's coming through the door.
Kabhi Khushi
Kabhi
Kabhi.
Khushi. We watched that. It is so funny, dude. Like those movies do
They're
not
very
hold up.
sexist movies. They're very
They're
sexist.
so they're so sexy. Dude, they make it seem like his dad, Amitabh Bachchan, is in love with like his supposed to be fiance, Rani Mukherjee. It's and she sings happy birthday.
Really, they're really sexist movies, but they were the shit.
Fun
back then.
fact: birthday song was the shortest song that they have in that film.
Happy birthday. Every song is like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
And
back then, like back in the 90s and like early 2000s, even Hindi movies had 6-minute songs.
I know.
What are you doing? Even this song is just 6 minutes. And then there's one song. This one song. I don't know if Shivani knows this movie. It's called Pardes. Also Shah Rukh Khan. So back then Shah Rukh Khan was in like all the movies. So this one song, it's really good. It has good lyrics and everything. But then in between, they just randomly start going, oh bloody dee dee, oh blah da da da, oh bloody.
I know
We
that.
love you.
I didn't know what it was from. Oh my god.
And I'm like, why would you do that? Wait, I'm gonna send that as well.
It's supposed to be like a knockoff of like the Beatles song.
Yeah, Obladi, Oblada. That was like a Beatles thing. Or it's like an old English thing, and then they took it like,
No,
dude,
it's,
like,
it's it's very like mismatched. Like, why do you need this in the song? The song is
Yeah.
going fine, right? And then you just randomly put this song.
Ella, you need to go into a Netflix party with Kunjul and have her show you these old Hindi movies because they
Yeah,
are amazing. They are
definitely.
so funny because they're so insane.
They're really funny. I can't even watch those movies now. Like, there are very few movies I like to watch, like my guilty pleasure movies. But none of these old movies, I can't
Yeah,
watch
they're
them
fine.
without getting angry because they're really sexist.
Yeah, we just watch it ironically because it's so like it has
Yeah,
the whole
But
dramatic.
honestly,
Yeah.
I really love Pooja from that movie.
Pooh from it is iconic. She's a feminist
Yeah,
icon.
she She was a character that was studied, and even we studied it in our film class back in India. So we studied that character. Like, okay, this
Wow.
is way ahead of its time, kind of a
When she
character.
was going
Because
out and she said, "It's backless," I was like, "You go, queen. You wear that. Queen. You
no,
go."
there was this one part where they come back from the temple, and then they're like, "What kind of clothes are you wearing?" Everyone was looking at you, and then she's like, "It's not my problem if they're not looking at the god and they're looking at me." And it's like,
She's like, icon!
what a line!
Icon!
Amazing.
I love that.
There are actually really good movies from that time, but they're not famous because they didn't have all this, you know,
Song,
this
Karan
kind of
Johar.
stuff. Yeah.
Karan
They
Johar.
didn't have Karan Johar. Yes.
Uh,
So basically, yeah. But there are good songs in Hindi cinema that I would agree to, like really good songs. But most
Very
of them
good.
are, most of our songs that we really like from our days are copied, and you don't even know they're copied. They're
Yeah.
copied from like Africa, they're copied from Mexico, and they're like, when you grow up and you're expanding your views, you're like, this song is copied. Bloody hell! I didn't even know I've been
True.
singing it my whole life. It's plain
Yeah.
copy.
You love plagiarism.
They're basically recycling the old stuff, you know?
No,
Very
they're not
right.
even giving credit. They're just like, oh, this.
They never give credit. They never give credit.
No.
It's very
We have a
weird.
song made out of Barbie doll, guys. We have a
What?
song copied from Barbie doll.
Which
Like,
song?
What? Which
Yeah.
one?
I'll send it. I have a list. There's a list. Someone's done this thing, and there's a song copied from Barbie doll. There's a song copied from Cotton Eye Joe. There's
Cotton Eye
there's
Joe?
so many songs.
I think there's
Yeah,
like a
Cotton Eye Joe.
compilation on YouTube of like songs.
Yeah, there's a compilation. I'll send it
Because
to you.
one of my
I'll
countries.
send it to you guys. It's so weird. And then there was this one song that the Hollywood songwriters copied from A.R. Rahman, or copied or gave him reference. I don't know. And India's like, how
Like
can
Happy
you copy
Birthday or
A.R.
something.
Rahman? No, not Happy Birthday.
No,
It
not Happy
was,
Birthday. It was like it was the Pharaoh. What's that guy's name? Will Fer.
Yeah, there was
The
this
guy who
one
made
song.
Happy. He did a song that.
No, not that song, not that song. This is a different song. He took
Oh.
it, and everyone in India is like, how can you copy A.R. Rahman's song? And we're like, you've been doing it for years, guys. What's wrong
Yeah.
with you? They took
Yeah.
one song from us. We don't have much original stuff in India,
Really.
but
It was.
it
And
was
even when you do get the original thing, they just like redo it 300 times. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
There are so many parody videos. They're like the song producers in India are like shops. So the director comes to you like, okay, so what kind of a song do you want? So do you like when you're showing clothes to people, like you want silk, you want satin, like, what kind of song? Oh, you want metal? And then they just take out a metal sheet and then, oh, this is metal from Russia, and this is this is there's literally a parody video like that, It's really funny, and it's on Preetham, Preetham, the songwriter.
oh,
So his name is his name is Preetham, but in the parody video, his name is Copytham because he copies music all the time, and his keyboard is Control C, Control V.
okay, like that's a good one.
That was so funny. I'll send you that video. And they make a parrot because India is known for tarot reading and shit. So they make a parrot pick out lyrics.
The parrot with the card, the fortune teller.
It's so funny. Jesus, so funny. But yeah.
So this segment was for all of the Indian listeners out there.
Yeah.
That was an entire segment for you.
so we have different beliefs and like we're all like having different religion, right? So like if you do believe in hell and without knowing it from like your religion, from what you've been taught, what do you think hell would be like?
Video co-pilot.
I think we're living in hell already.
Yeah.
When we die, it's actually bliss. Like you're away. You're. I don't know. I mean, so I am a Hindu. I was raised as a Hindu, but I am atheist now. I don't believe in religion. I believe in doing good. I mean, Ella and I just had this conversation
Yeah.
yesterday. I believe in doing good for people, despite what religion you're from, your religion shouldn't be telling you to do this. It's what I feel religion is doing at this stage in the world is dividing people, and that is a different topic. I don't want to hurt anyone's sentiments. If you're following a religion, that's fine by me. That's fine. Just don't make your religion the cause for disruption in the world. That's all I care about. You follow, you do you. I don't care, but just don't kill people because of it. That's ridiculous. And if you're an Indian, you know how big of a problem religion is in our country, because till date you follow this system that's like it's not letting our country grow. And Shivani knows this because she's
It somewhat
it's not
becomes a political tool, I think.
it
At
is
some
a political tool. In our country it's a big political tool. Like so
So,
that's how they get their votes, that's how they manipulate people. And it's just sad to see that even educated people are falling for this trap. And it's just because it's such a sentimental topic, you are using this, and it's just whatever. So I feel like
but
we're already in hell. And like I was saying, in Hindu mythology, there are four stages in which the world is divided.
there's
Yugs, they're
three.
called yugs. No, there are four. So there is like different yugs. So initial yug was where the gods and all the saints lived, and then slowly there were other times, and now is the Kal Yug, which is the last stage of the humanity. And in the books it was written like this is the worst stage that you can be in, and like men are going to be so violent, and they're going to kill, and they're going to rape their own daughters, and they're just going to do all that. And whatever was like written is sort of how the world is right now. So I feel like we're like close to end. I
especially
don't know,
2020, right?
especially 2020. They keep talking about how humans. Oh, Shivani left the meeting.
Oh.
They're
She's
back.
back.
Hey.
Okay. So anyway, what I was saying was it says about how things are going to get really out of hand, and there's going to be like some maybe I don't know, I don't remember it so much, but that's how it describes the world. So I already feel like we're in hell, and yeah, that's it. Just do
Yeah.
Okay,
good
so
things will happen to you. That's all I believe in.
so my version of hell is it's like a convenience store that's like kinda damn and kinda hot but not really. And then all the food is like knockoff and doesn't taste as good as the actual brands you like, and you can never find what you're craving.
Oh, that's
Well,
actually sad.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting, Shivani.
Yeah,
What about
That's the first level of hell.
first level? Oh, there's
first
second
level. Oh, there's a second
We're
level.
going down
There
these
are
versions.
9. I think there are 9 levels of hell according to
That one dude.
one dude, Italian dude.
That one dude. He just made it up on the spot and he was like, "This is hell now," and everyone was like, "Okay then."
I
Yeah,
guess we
there,
have to
Power.
trust you.
there
It's
are
like that meme,
9,
you know?
9
It's like that
levels
meme.
of
Do you
hell.
trust me? With all my heart. There's this meme,
I think
remember?
like how I see hell is like one moment in your life that you hate and it keeps repeating itself. So that
Oh, I have so many.
Groundhog Day. There are too many. Pick one.
so that's
It's
how
going to
you
be like a future film
get
for me.
tortured in hell.
It's going to be, for Ella, maybe it's like a GIF, but for me, it's going to be a feature movie.
Hell is you think you passed your Studio 2 trimester, but it's just Studio 2 over and over again.
Amita already lived hell then.
Yeah, I've
We
been through it.
survived. We survived
survived.
hell. There is life after
I'm in
hell.
heaven.
Oh my god. Hamida, what's your hell?
My
I know
hell.
Studio 2, but
Yeah.
apart
No,
from
that's
Studio
it.
2.
That's literally it. That's it. I want to ask, since we're all coming from different countries, except like Shibani and Kanja.
Different states, we still have differences.
We
Yeah.
still come from different countries. India is a country.
That's what
Yeah.
Is it?
I might
India is a separate Earth
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
I know, but like for this question is, you know how like every country has their own ghosts, like their
Yeah.
own
The
creatures.
cultural
What is
echoes.
yeah? What
Yeah.
is your famous like you know?
Creature, like animal.
No,
Like
like
for your mythology, like
creature that
Armenian monsters or ghosts or something.
ghosts, yeah, whatever.
Listen, I don't think we have like specific creatures or ghosts. To be honest,
It's,
there
I
are a
think,
lot in Greek mythology. Like, yeah, but no, we don't have any like specific. There are a lot of creatures in Greek mythology and Egyptian and all that, but in Armenian we don't have. In,
Oh,
in Russia, in Russian as well.
I think for like in places like America, it'd be like the boogeyman or like Slender Man or
yeah.
Mothman.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, whatever.
Like in India, what I've heard is like a woman in a white sari or something. That's really common.
That's my high school teacher.
Really interesting. I will Google it.
So, that's like a typical ghost story you hear. Like okay, but no, I studied in Pune for a year, and like because we're in a Halloween episode, let me spook you guys out. So Mumbai is a
You saw
city,
a
and
ghost?
no, I didn't see a ghost. I heard about it. I've not seen a
Oh.
ghost. Touch wood, never. My brother may be a ghost. Apart from that, no, not really. But yeah, so Mumbai, Pune, they're two cities and they have a highway between them. And I was studying in Pune. So there was this rumor that never go on that highway at night, avoid traveling in the dark because apparently there were sightseeings of like, this lady in a white sari that follows your car. And even if you are in the car, just don't look at her, ignore. And we have this saying like, if you're ever walking down a road and you feel like some demonic creature is like whispering your name or something, don't turn your back. Like, don't look
Wow.
back. Just keep walking straight. And it's really difficult to do that considering your situation. And you always are tempted to look back, but just don't because that gives the ghost the power to like, do stuff to you. But your back is the strongest thing, so like don't turn back. That's one thing I've heard in my I don't know. And that's something people tell me, but I've never experienced ghosts. But I've heard stories, I've heard stories of my relatives experiencing these things. In Pune
Oh.
itself actually. There's this
Pune
one
sounds super haunted all the time. I feel
it
like
is
everyone
haunted.
is haunted.
It
Yeah.
is haunted actually. Even Oman is
Oman, I know the ones in Oman, like if you go to like the more not Jabal Akhtar, but like in the mountains,
yeah, yeah,
you never stop for a man, like an old man with a cane and one eye.
yeah.
And like
There
there's
is
like supposed to be
there
tons of
are
black magic out
I've,
there.
I've not heard of this, but then I've had relatives who've seen like ghosts. So Sur Sohar, that region, right? So there was this old highway. Again, people never travel there at night because you would get into an accident if
Yeah, there's no lights usually
high
there.
chance. No. Even there was this one in Nizwa. There's this one road near the stadium, and you would always get. There are so many accidents that happen there. You just can't see the car coming in front. You just can't, and it's at the
That's so
last minute.
scary.
Whoever survived has told, and there was someone who survived. We knew this person, and he's like, I couldn't. He's driving. He knows how to drive. He's been driving for years, but you don't see the car coming, and it's like this. In the last minute, you see the headlights, and you try to sway away, but you can't. Like imagine if it's a salon car, you will crash, and you will
Yeah.
die. So
Yeah.
like
Muscat has
people
like one
have
of the Oman has
many
like a super high
yeah,
like traffic
ghost
accident
rates.
ghosts and also the ghosts.
But it's true, it does have a lot of stories. I've
For
heard
me,
a
not
lot.
necessarily roads because like highways and stuff, they're all, like, but for us it's
Uh,
bridges.
the
Like
thing
it
is,
always like fall down.
the thing is, Oman it's a huge country with very less population, and majority of the population lives in the city, and there's very few people who live in the interiors of Oman, and those people are usually not so educated, so you don't know whether you should trust these stories or what. But I've had people I know who've seen this stuff. And Oman used to be like an open graveyard. People used to just bury people everywhere before. Now it's
Yeah.
not. Before it was. So you never know, maybe. And this thing about Pune, like I was saying, there was this residency club, and a family friend went to stay there. And there's this one particular room that's haunted, and they experience the ghost there of
Wow.
this girl screaming. And I don't know, their stuff dropped off, and they thought it was the other person, but the other person was actually outside, not even in the room. It was really scary. But
Yeah, bro, because like
I've been in that club a million times, and I get spooked till this day, thinking that one of these rooms is haunted, and I'm not staying in that club ever. Just go and have food and come back. Not
because like in India, like some of those houses are like the rooms are like even like they're old and they're always so freaky. Old places in India are so haunted looking for no reason.
they look scary. But yeah, there's a ghost story in every village in India, and
Every village,
I
every
don't know.
city, every apartment
Half of
building.
them, yeah, half of them are probably shouldn't believe them. But there are some credible sources that I know. Like I know this Pune club story for sure that it's happened, because some major, like he's in the army, he won't make this shit up. So I believe it. I'm like, okay, this guy may be saying the truth. I don't know. Just be careful. Just don't
Don't go to
encounter.
Pune. It's haunted.
No, Pune is really fun though. It has a lot of clubs and other good stuff, you know. Yeah, so
Very big.
definitely,
Very vague.
definitely go to Pune, guys.
Good stuff like you mean the culture, right? Culture.
The
Beautiful.
culture.
Oh my
The
god, how can
museums.
Pune is known for Shaniwar Vada, which is a old historic palace, okay, in Pune.
I think I know this.
And that is the yeah, you must have heard this too. It's if you Google haunted places in India, you will find this place on the list, because they shut this place after 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. No one's allowed to go in, and you have many people come and tell they've heard stuff in that palace, like, you know, whatever. There was this king who died, and his son was supposed to take over, but his uncle kind of wanted to kill him so he can become the king. You know, the thing that happened back in the days. So his uncle literally killed him, and you can hear that sound like Kakamala Maita, whatever that in Marathi, you can hear it. And it's really scary because I've had people who told me they are not allowed to go in. So like there are people who sneaked in and like and they're like, bro, you can't stay in that place after sundown. You just don't you get that vibe, you know, you just run out of there. I don't know why
Yeah.
people do this shit where they go to places and like what. And you know, which is the worst thing that has anyone watched BuzzFeed, that ghost show that they
Unsolved?
have? Yes,
Yeah.
the
I
ghost,
saw a couple episodes.
the ghost version of it. I can't hear anything they're saying. Okay, the ghost, they just make up the sound, and you just believe that there's a ghost there. That is ridiculous. You can't hear it. You just can't hear it. They just add the sound later in post. Like, guys, I know Premiere Pro. I can do this shit too. Just crazy.
But yeah, that was question from my side. Shibani,
Oh,
do you have any question?
By the way,
Oh,
you didn't tell us about your culture and the creatures that
yeah.
you're part
yeah, you said something
Oh.
about bridges.
No, I'm just saying bridges. Like we don't like we do have a lot of car accidents, like in the like highway and stuff. But bridges are like the most like common accident that happens.
Oh, I heard this thing about Japan. Like, I was watching Unsolved Mysteries, the documentary on Netflix.
Oh yeah, the tsunami episode.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was so scary. It was not scary. It was just sad. Like,
It's
oh,
sad. It's depressing. Like
it's so
just
sad. So for people who've not seen this episode, it's basically like so this the tsunami that came, a lot of people died, and it's so sad. They say the stories. Oh my god, it's so sad.
Yeah, it
But
tells the like
a lot of
the
people,
story people hear from like this monk. I think a monk, right? Like
yeah,
who
the
hears
monk.
from
So a
like
lot of people have experienced this thing is random people come and sit in the cabs. And so the tsunami happened in March and it was really cold. Okay, so the people who sit in the cabs are like wearing coats and stuff, and it's out of weather for the time of the year they are in, like July or August, and it's hot over there. So these people are wearing coats and sitting in. So the cab drivers are like confused, and they tell these people, okay, let's go here, and the meter is running, and after like half of the journey, they look back and the people are not there. And this is like really scary. And the meter is running, so the cab people won't be lying. They don't want to pay it on their own, right? They don't want to pay the fare ride, but they do end up paying the fare ride because they don't have an explanation to what happened. But because of the Japanese culture, they're like, we welcome these ghosts because we feel for them. Like they're lost, and we would still let anyone ride our cab. Like we won't question them twice because we are trying to take them home or get them the peace or whatever. And it's so sad and touching. You should
kind
watch
of
that.
beautiful in my opinion.
Yeah, it's not horror, but it's just sad and
It's
like
sad. Yeah, it's mainly sad.
it's just the culture, the Japanese culture, how they are reacting to the ghosts. They're not scared. They're like, yeah, we welcome these ghosts, kind of
Yeah.
the thing. It's beautiful.
Because I don't think they necessarily like assume ghosts are like
Evil.
scary, evil. Yeah, I think they have other
Because these are like
intentions.
lost souls,
I guess
who
so.
are
Yeah.
trying to just find their way home. And like the city changed completely after the tsunami, so no one lives in the area they used to live before. So now it's like completely different, and apparently the ghosts aren't able to find their way home and see their loved.
It's so scary to see like the first minute of them, like when it was happening, like the CCTV camera of like the alarm
Yeah,
going on and things
yeah,
shaking.
and
It gives me so much anxiety just by watching it. Like imagine being there. That's just scary. I don't like that. Speaking of, now I got a question. If you were to die from natural disaster like that, would you rather die from a tsunami or a volcano eruption or an earthquake or
so a lot of people think like water deaths are
Heart
easy.
attack.
no? No, it needs to be natural disaster. Like,
I mean, heart
That
attack
is
is
scary.
natural.
I mean, like
Yeah, nature kills you.
nature. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bear
nature
attack.
kills you.
Bear attack. I want to be killed by a bear.
By a bear.
I want
Uh,
something that will kill me like at once.
Instantly. Yeah, yeah. Lighting.
Lightning,
Yeah.
smart.
Wouldn't you get in shock though at first?
No, it like stops your heart. It's
Oh, okay.
intense.
Okay.
There's
Because
one
you-
dude who's been struck twice in survival.
Because with volcano, you will suffer. You will get burned
Yeah.
before you die, and
Yeah, fire is the worst way
with
to die.
water, the same thing with
No,
water.
no,
Drowning,
that's wrong.
yeah.
Water is the worst way to die.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you why.
Fire and
Because
water
you're
are
down-
both really bad.
No, so your water, like the water goes in your lungs, and you feel the burn inside your body.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you're still alive for a bit to like actually sense this.
I know the feeling because I've drowned before.
You've drowned before? Oh my goodness.
Not like crazy drowning, but I mean like, you know.
Wow.
Any kind of drowning is crazy drowning.
Either in
But yeah.
Electricity. Oh no, that's not natural.
Oh, everyone. Okay, why is my Wi-Fi like this? Oh, is my Wi-Fi okay? Okay,
You're back. You're good now.
You're bad.
I don't. It's only one connection.
Okay.
Okay, do you know anyone, or like sort of know anyone who has been murdered
Murdered?
Oh,
or
no.
killed? They died, but there is some suspicious reason for it.
I know someone. I know someone who took her own life. Like I never met this person, but she was my mom's best friend. This is before I was born. So she took her own life because of domestic violence, apparently.
Oh.
That went really dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna because my grandfather's brother, so my grand uncle, when I was in India, like we went for like one summer vacation, and then turns out he died in a fire, and then they found out the fire was caused on purpose to kill him.
What? Why?
Oh shit.
I don't know why. And the weird part was everyone was really chill about it because he was old, so I guess maybe that's part of it. But like my mother was like, "Oh yes, so we're going for a thing. Like your granduncle died. You don't have to come because I know you don't like these things." I'm like, "Oh okay." Oh, did you see on the news? Apparently, like someone like set his place on fire. I was like, "What?
Wow.
On purpose?"
Oh
Like, yeah, it's really sad. Like I think it's just a thing in Assam. Like people die, and sometimes it's murder.
Wow.
no! Do people
Some
just stop
violence.
caring about you once you're old? I think that's reality. That's
Yeah.
hell.
No, because his kids were there as well, and I remember seeing like these are people I'm related to, I've never met before, and he was my grandfather's brother, and my grandfather like he was obviously like hurting, but I don't think he really let it show because we were at, like when someone dies like because we're Hindu, like there are 3 million like funeral like pujas and
Yeah.
stuff. So we were at one of them. I think maybe that's why he like kind of like stopped caring because like there are so many. But like at one of them he was like
Wow.
he was like showing me
So,
his phone. He's like,
yeah, this is a thing in like my grandfather just passed away some months ago. So there was this thing like we had so many rituals to take care of, and you just don't have the time to be sad. So apparently they are meant to be help you through this PTSD. Like you just
guess
don't
in a
have the
way.
time to be sad. So
I
you
guess
have
in a
these.
way.
But it's
Yeah.
it's apparently so first 13 days are like jam packed, you have something or the other happening, then it's every month you have to do something, then it becomes yearly, so it's like
Then
you know
you also had Studio 2.
yeah. Yeah, dude, like, I had Studio 2, right? My grandfather passed away first or third week of Studio 2.
Oh yeah, you went. Oh my
It was
god, I
really-
forgot that happened in
Yeah.
Studio too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of happened in Studio 2.
I think Studio 2 is cursed because when I started Studio 2 is when COVID happened.
Yeah.
after
same.
Studio 2 was done, my dog died.
Are you okay? Studio 2 is officially
gosh,
the
you
cursed
guys-
unit. Something will happen to you.
My dog's
Okay,
dead.
let's start the tradition. Like let's start the rumor. Like
Oh, yeah.
whenever
Someone to die.
It will range from killing a dog to killing one
Oh,
random
man.
1 million people out there.
Okay, guys, if you're a junior and you're listening to this, this is the
Someone close
legend.
to you is gonna die.
Studio 2 is officially the cursed unit.
Oh my god.
Studio 2 animation only.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, it's
so
okay.
Martin Star 6 Degrees. So there is an actor who me and Hamida have been simping for horribly called Martin Starr. If you look up a picture of him, he's not going to look very good because he is not photogenic. But when you see him in other things, he looks really, really good. Hamida, send them a fan cam. But because I have been I like his face so much, I have been trying to watch everything he's ever been in. And he
Wow.
has been in 111 things. So you have to give me an actor or a show, and I have to try to connect it back to him.
He looks like Jesus.
He actually played Jesus one in a skit.
Oh,
Yeah.
see? So
As
what?
I'm getting pictures, can you like spell his name properly?
MARTINSA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god! How could you
Need to
forget?
go back to
Wait,
it.
what?
Okay, before you leave,
Martin,
also
Martin? I'm
Martin
sorry.
Star
Star.
with double R.
Wait, okay. I'm sending a link in chat, and like that's him.
Yeah, it looks like this.
Look at the video I sent in chat, please, because he looks very attractive there.
Show them like the masquerade party look that he
That
has.
is your thing, okay? That is your thing.
Ah.
So give me any actor or show, and I'll try to connect it back to him.
Okay.
To him?
Lucifer.
Yes. Lucifer, Shabani
The show.
from the show. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, okay. He was on. Okay, so the guy in Lucifer has someone called Lauren
Yeah.
German who plays Chloe. She was in Hawaii 5-0. Martin Starr was in Hawaii 5-0 as a hacker character called Toast.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Martin Starr connection.
You just did the research right now.
Yeah.
No, I just look at whatever they've been in, but I have watched so much of his stuff that I remember what he's in. So I remember the Hawaii 5-0 because he's like in 5 episodes, separate ones, and he plays this character called Toast, who's like a hacker. They play hackers.
Let's say Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Can you connect?
Oh, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, there's so many people.
I wanted to say Friends.
Friends. In one episode, his mother was an actor, and his mother than him.
Wow.
Because I already looked it up. I know that there are so many Friends.
Okay, wait.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I want to do Andy Samberg because I think he's been in stuff with.
Yeah,
I want to
he's
get
been in
specific.
SNL as well. He
Because
Andy Samberg started with SNL, so maybe everyone goes to SNL. Maybe he's in
no, I wanna. That's why like that. Like I don't want to do like just SNL because he's acted with a lot of SNL castmates. I wanted something specifically that Andy Samberg was in, and then the same time someone else was in. So like I'm gonna look at like for movies.
Andy Samberg was.
Oh wait, no. I know. Video Game Me Brooklyn Nine-Nine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, no, never mind. I thought I could remember something. Fred Armisen was in that. Because he was in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and then Fred Armisen, something else Martin Starr was in, but not sure about that. Wait a second.
I like the blue wall.
The blue wall?
The blue wall. Quintel's blue wall.
Oh, my blue wall. Oh.
Yeah, like why
Yeah, blue wall.
you're not reacting to my compliment?
I just didn't realize what blue wall you're talking about.
and the paintings. You
Yeah,
used
they're
to paint a lot, right? You're not painting now.
No, I don't have the confidence anymore, thanks to Control Z.
Yeah.
I was a traditional painter before, now I'm not.
Okay, this is
You know, every time when I start drawing traditionally, I'm like, this is a risk. Every line is very important, you know, and especially when you start coloring, you can't mess up with the colors. You can't undo anything. And
You don't have to
recently,
you have to add the glow.
and recently I messed up with all the colors and I couldn't look at the picture anymore and I threw it away.
Yeah,
It was a very nice sketch, but the colors were very bad.
It's like going back from like the modern age to the stone age.
But sometimes it's very relaxing to draw traditionally.
I can't draw traditionally anymore. Like I have so many unfinished paintings in my other room.
If I don't finish a painting, I will never finish it. Like if I don't finish
Exactly.
during
I
the
was
day,
working on this really realistic painting, and then I stopped working on it, and it's been 4 years, and I haven't.
no.
Okay.
When I start drawing, I need to finish the same day. Otherwise, I won't.
It's not happening. Yeah, I used to be so good and fast. I used to finish a painting in like two weeks or 2.5 weeks. I used to finish, and it's oil, so oils take time to dry. They need a day and a half to completely. No, they need 6 months to completely dry, but like 2 days to at least enough.
Settle down.
Yeah, we can work on the next phase of it.
Right.
There was this one painting I took 4 weeks for. That was like the hyper realistic still life drawing painting.
Wow.
Oh,
I never.
hyper-realism for weeks feels like a short time.
I was not really into it, but it was just a challenge. Like I was like, let's see if I can do it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm getting a call from my brother. I think he wants me to open the door.
Did you lock the door?
Yeah, because no one should come in. Yeah. So are we done, right?
Oh yeah, Andy Samberg was in something with Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler was in this small show called Undeclared, and Martin Starr was on an
You're
episode of
very
it.
serious about that. Like, wait a minute, I need
I
to
will
check.
get it. I will get it because the actors you give me, I don't know what they're in, so I need to find something with that they're in. But then I will always remember what Martin Starr was in.
Wow.
That's the is coming off.
No, I need to take it off.
My hair is a mess now. And
Speaking
my
of
hair is
hair,
smaller than
so you guys know me as Miley, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Miley Stewart?
Yeah.
Is
So
that a public
you guys know me as Miley, but actually, I have a secret to tell you guys.
Are you Hannah Montana? No? Can you do it? Oh, you did change your hair. I thought you didn't change your hair.
I'm
A unicorn.
I'm Hannah Montana.
Oh my god! You can't tell the difference at all.
Oh no!
I'm
They aren't.
I'm secretly living the best of both worlds, guys. This is my outfit.
Yeah.
I'm a pop
I really
star.
need to go.
Actually, you look
Very
like
fun.
Alice in Wonderland with that.
That is a wrong transition music. But yeah. Okay, we found out she's Hannah Montana. Good job, you can leave.
Yeah.
You saw the best part.
Okay, guys, I really have to go now. So,
All right.
bye. And this was a lot
Goodbye.
of fun.
It was so cool. It was very interesting, and we should do this more. You know.
Yeah, just we're
We
out
might
studio
continue
three.
it. Yeah.
See you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Kunjal and Ella, for coming. It was really nice to hear about
Thank you
your
so much
project.
for having us. Finally,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
podcast
So
on
much.
my shampoo bottles.
Good luck on your projects.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good luck
Thank
for
you.
yours as
Thank
well. Very excited.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Good
Bye.
dog,
See you.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye. Good night.
Good
Good
night.
night. Good night.
Nah.